Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. This is my trip to Bingham Canyon's Visitor Center, so stay tuned. Trip to Bingham Canyon, Rio Tinto Kennecott's visitor experience. I was invited to go to the mine's visitor center with the Bingham Canyon History Club. This club is out of Daybreak, Spring House Village. We went on October 26, 2024. The visitor center was only going to be open for another day, then closed for the season. It will be reopened next April. And Sheppard Kurek heads up the group. They have a meeting once a month. On this trip, she even lined up our own tour guide, Charles Leonard from Springhouse Village. We're heading to the copper mine. We're going to go on a tour with the Bingham Club. And sounds kind of fun, doesn't it? We're going to start about 11:30. So this is going up 78, the old, he used to be called the New Bingham Highway. So I'm going to turn here at the light on the Bacchus Highway. It's kind of funny. I've almost all these lights coming up here green, so it's only taking about 10 minutes to get up here from my house. Now we're going to go south on the Bacchus Highway. See the mine dumps are over there. So that's what we're going to do right now. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Here's the Kennecott dumps. I don't know if you can see them very well. Jiggling this camera. We're going to head for what used to be the little town of Lark. It will be up here in a minute. There's a little bend in the road there, and then you come on up, and now you're heading to where Lark used to be. You can see the old green water tower. It's still there. And just barely, I don't know if you can see that red brick building that used to be the shops and stuff for the Lark mine. There's some stuff in there. Here's the dumps. Heading this way. Now we'll go down in this little valley right here, and this is where the houses of Lark once were. And if you come up this way and you're going to the observation center, the observation experience, I don't know what they call it. Don't turn off the first turn off, go to the second one. I'll show you where. So here's where the houses were down in Lark, down in this little ravine. It was up on this hillside. All around here. It was really kind of cool. There was even some down on this other side. I don't know. That's kind of moving kind of fast. Anyway, if you get up to the top of the hill, there's a entrance right here. Don't turn into this first one. This is the no-no. So just turn you back around. You see it right here. It's the next one. So you just keep on going. Head up this way. Looks like there's a bunch of school buses or something up here. Oh, maybe it's for a shift change. Anyway, so it's the second one right here. The car's coming out. I don't know if this is going to be too bumpy. There's the sign. But then you'll see that you'll turn here, and then you make a right-hand turn as soon as you get up here. Right here. So here's the parking lot up here at the visitor center. Then you go go over to this. They have a little building. Here's the buses they'll take you up in. So here's the parking lot again. This is part of the Bingham group. They have a little gift shop here. Our group filled the whole tour bus. Our tour guide, Charles Leonard, gave us some great information. I took some photos, but the bus had pretty dirty windows and it was pretty shaky in the bus. At the visitors' platform, I broke away from the main tour to take some pictures. Here I show you where the 2013 landslide was.
That means it's coming up here to the crushing plant, pounded or set, and return down to the A.
The visitor center has 2 levels. If there's a ramp that goes down to the bottom one, make sure you visit both. It was a dusty day at the mine. We're going to pause here for a moment and look across the canyon. What you're looking at is all the remains of Markham Gulch. It now has some fuel tanks and a small shop. This is where the large Markham Bridge was. Looking at these older pictures, it really shows you how far the mine has moved back. Now it's all gone. I spent a lot of time at the crusher and conveyor belt system, watching the large trucks dump into the crusher. An interesting note from our tour guide was that the dark rock piled upon the right was a stockpile of ore. The shovel is loading haul trucks up there, and then he'll bring it down to the crusher. Over on the mine side, I spotted a large haul truck coming up the 10%. The mine is so deep it's hard to see the bottom, or maybe you can't see it from this vantage point. I tried to get a close-up looking all the way across the mine. They were doing a cut on a new level. Someone told me that it takes 7 years to cut from the top of the mine all the way to the bottom. All around the 2 levels of the visitor center, they have things to look at. Gigantic mining equipment, a big old truck tire, a bed of a truck, and the historical markers that was once in Bingham. The Bingham Canyon one that was at the Bingham Club, that's down on the bottom level. The plaque what was down at Lead Mine, what was attached to that big piece of ore, that's up on the top level in back of the big haulage truck bed. 2 weeks earlier, I went with my family to see the fall leaves at Butterfield Canyon, and we went to the other side of the mine's lookout, on top of the mountain looking east. The close-up shows you where the visitor platform is located. Then the bus ride back down. It was a nice day, and it was fun to be with the Bingham Club. Thanks for the invite. Make sure you stop at the visitor's gift shop to pick up your copy of my book, Bingham Canyon. It tells the history of Bingham Canyon and about its people. So that was my Rio Tinto Kennecott's visitor experience.